はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KT ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきたいと思います。ということで、本日クリッパーズやっていきたいと思います。クリッパーズか。あ、今年ジョン・ウォールが入るんだっけ。まあ、また優勝候補のもともと優勝候補の一角ではあるとは思うが、さらに優勝候補の一角にはなってくるな、そうなると。もともと河合レナードは今年出てないんだっけ。ああ、まあいいや。河合おらんし。レナードいないし。ミスマッチすぎる、そこが。どんまい。
Driving in, and he banks in the layup.
Oh my goodness.
待って、ポール・ジョージポイントガードじゃないよね。なんでそんなにあれが生まれてるのかがよくわかんねえ。
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. We complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. George looking around. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Shot clock at 6. Inside, the Clippers need to get good on the triple.
He's not gonna miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. MP outside.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here is George. Coming off 31 points last game.
George
finishing it off.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking. Early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a
And here is Los Angeles now.
ただなんかしらんかうちポール・ジョージと組むやつ絶対ミスマッチなんやけど。
George up top. It's covered by Bogdanovich. George passes to man.
ミスマッチにせざるを得ないっていうかなんつうか。
Just 5 to shoot. But Trae, that shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough and they were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Now, here's George. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And Bogdanovich kicks to MP. In the corner, it's Hunter. And that won't be missing the go-ahead bucket for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
なぜスリー打たないんだ君。いいスクリーン。あ、ナイスナイスバスカン。 完璧だね、今のは。
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid.
まだバスカさせた方が悪い。ディフェンスが悪い今のは。
Morris early in his career there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy. But credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
Now here's Batum. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. MP left side. And some very quick points for him on that possession. MP's got 8 points. Clippers trail by 4. It's George on the wing. Floats one. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. And so MP will bring it up for the Hawks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 games last season does not try to get a leg up.
And Atlanta calls their first time.
いい戦いしてるよ。いいよ。あ、もう変えられた。お、いいね。レナードいないのは定石通り。
On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. MP is out there with DeAndre Hunter, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's MP. Last time out he had 38 points. Hunter with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. A nice shot by MP.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Poked loose. On the wing, Batum. Past a man.
なぜそんな狭いスペースでやっていくんだ君たち。
Passes it to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A shot by Batum, no good. The Hawks shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Pass to MP. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Capella. Picks to Hunter. And there's the pass to MP. There's the drive.
Okay.
And MP
nice drive.
Throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. A shot by Batum, no good. Atlanta leading by 11. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin. He remains focused on the court.
外してくれてありがとう。
It has served him well. Thank you. And the ball goes out of bounds. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to MP. Oh, Hunter in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Brock
kept alive. Here's MP.
Oh, nice shoot.
They pick up the second chance points. MP's got 14.
アシストはつけてあげれなかったけど僕のリバウンドがついた。
And the Clippers have possession. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
ああマジか
Here's George. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
しかも押すボタン間違えたんだよな。
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
なんでヤングに出したんだろう俺。 ギャングに出すつもりは今なかったんだよな俺。
To come out, play that strong defense and alter as many shots as possible.
And he recovers it. MP sets the screen for Hunter. Passes it to Young from outside the arc. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 17.
いや待ってミスマッチ。
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second
いや
quarter.
ミスマッチではないのかそれ。
Man passes to
それ
George
ミスマッチだね。
to
何？
stop the drought. It's hauled in by Clint
飛ぶの
Capella.
早すぎ
Boy,
た
a
わ。
tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started.
Oh,
My goodness, that was.
オーケー。
his bag of tricks
いい
there.
感じよ。
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Man. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And oh,
俺か。
a lot of contact
違
there,
ったわ。今の結構良かったと思ったけどな。ファウルさえなければ。
Determined to establish a presence in the paint.
No, they've also done a great job of getting penetration, constantly driving to the rack and getting points close.
The drive by Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Atlanta. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Shot clock at 5. Lob pass to Capella.
マジか。
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. In the corner, George with it. To the left wing. Here's Man, covered by MP, and it's in there. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that.
まあでもファウルなかったらそのまんま言ってたな。まああれあえて正解だったんじゃねえか今の止めたのは。
Game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end.
Oh, that's true.
And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. We've got Marcus Morris. He's out there with Norman Powell. Paul George is out there with Hartenstein. And it's Man in at the point guard. And as it goes out of bounds, able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
He feeds it to MP. And he gets that one. MP's got 20 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
珍しく対象してんじゃねえかこれ。
On the interior.
George against Bogdanovich. And it goes
今
down
のは
2
助けに
points.
行けんな。
George has got 6.
Size and strength. Paul George has
行こうと思
both,
ったら
and
いけ
you
るけ
love
ど。
his willingness to play through contact.
To the middle. Here's MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 22 points for MP.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was phenomenal. He dropped in 38 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
They set the pick. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. The rebound by Young.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
一回カットされてるから。
Bogdanovich against George.
ジョージ抜けてなくね？
From deep. And Marcus Morris with the 3. He's got
だからほぼジョージのワンマンプレーだな。
This guy has been cooking. They are definitely not losing because of him.
MP outside.
やべ、パス出せばよかった、バカ。
No good that time. Knocked loose. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Man. Covered by MP. Man.
なんかいろいろと惜しかった。
Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things. And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Outside, George.
もう寄ってかかっていじめてるよな。もうブロックしとるのにさらにブロックしに行くいじめをポール・ジョージにトリプルチームみんながっつきすぎ
Another shot. And the Clippers miss again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
MP against George.
あー抜いたのにな今ヘルプなかったら絶対ダンクいってた今
Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. To the paint. Here's Man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Powell. Capella inside, and
Okay.
by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the Bulls timeouts will have a jump ball.
ダブルチームになるとパス乱れるよね。
Johnson outside, 6 to shoot. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Man passes to George. Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside, the pass to Capella. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann.
Mm, なかなかの最小だね。
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson is out there with MP. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the two-guard spot.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here is George. He's guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
いや、ミスマッチになるとああなるよな。
That this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Johnson. Bucket is good. Johnson's got his first 2 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And George, here we go. Rejection by MP.
マジ今、マジで止めたの今。ダンク失敗したとかじゃなくて、ちゃんとボールに行ってんの。ボールに行ってるわ。ちゃんとボールに行ってるわ。
To the inside, and the dunk by MP.
やっべ、入るのはずのないチームテイクオーバーまで入ってしまった。やらかした。まあいいや、入っとくか。
Driving to the basket. And George kicks to Powell. Passes it to Coffey. Back to Bullock. From deep, George. George missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Right outside. Back to Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
自分が絡まない。
Defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Ready?
On the wing, George. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP, and MP throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building on the road. This team has been lights out throughout the game.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by George.
自分にパスを出そうっていう欲が出た。
Now here's Bullock, guarded by Wright.
なかなか自分を測れてくれなかったんだよな今。
Bullock dishes to Powell. On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Man can't hit. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's George, and Capella
Oh,
sends it back. They recover. Second chance shot. That's good for George on the assist by
そこで
Paul.
ミドル選ばれると無理だわ。
Than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
The drive by MP. Capella with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Three-pointer on the way.
なあ無理か。
That shot. And it's the Clippers.
今ので40点パーにした気がする。
Down low. Here's Bullock, and he lays it straight in.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point
いやそんなことねえ。
You'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pass to MP.
お終わった。
And now the Clippers on the break. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like.
無理だっ
He
た。
just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Outside, George. And
おおそうか俺今日ファウル1回もないんだ。なかなかやるね。いやてか初めてじゃない？ほぼ。
All right, Frank, you want to start us off?
Well, hard-fought victory tonight, MP, and a nice job on the defensive end. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, wow. Finally gave me a compliment, Frank.
Well, you know I like to call them like I see them, right, MP?
Okay, look, defense is a team-wide thing, especially in today's NBA. Lots of switching, lots of positionless ball. Look, our guys did a great job of keeping things on the stream, communicating and making sure we were at the right place at the right time, okay? We got the win. That's all I can say. Candace, it's been a minute. What's on your mind?
Great job tonight, MP. I'm wondering if you can walk us through some of your favorite sets you ran out there.
I could do that, but then I have to kill you. That came out weird, didn't it?
Oh my God, you're good. You're all good. No worries.
Look, I just feel like that may be better for a long-form piece of whatever. I don't really have time to diagram a bunch of plays right now, Candace.
Understandable. Maybe you want to do a sit-down sometime.
Look, have your people call my people. We'll see if we can set something up, okay?
いい試合でした。まあほぼほぼジョージしか触ってなかったしねボール。ちなみにあのジョージは何点取ったの？結果一番まあ、チーム2位の出場試合で同率2位のプレイ時間で18点か、まあ、一番取ってるとはいえやっぱ爆発力に欠けるようなフィールドゴール30の9スリーポイント1の0、まあ、それは負けるわ。はい、ということで、次回ヒート戦ですねやっていきたいと思います。ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。